Alright, so today we've got a Hulk versus Godzilla death battle, as you can see on screen. This video popped up yesterday, and it just looks insane. We both know, I don't think it's gamma radiation, obviously, that Godzilla has. It's nuclear based, but maybe it works out to be the same. Maybe Hulk doing whatever with gamma is gonna power up Godzilla. I don't know. I'm excited to see what this has in store for us. I'm excited to get this battle going. So without further ado, let's just get straight to it, bro. Can't wait. Is this? Oh, this is like Ace. Death battle, baby.
Versus Godzilla.
Marvel's Green Goliath against the King of the Monsters.
Yes,
He's
sir.
Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Let's go. I mean, we know Hulk can also live a very long time. The Hulk is a personification of the enemy which lurks under the surface of us all. We have to control the enemy within ourselves, or we can't control the conduct of the world. Bull Bixby. Huh. Bixby, like WhatsApp's AI companion.
The Hulk? Is he man?
Big green monster. Oh, that first movie is sick.
He's a mean green smashing machine.
In the early
the
2000s.
angry son of the Gamma Bomb.
A weapon designed by the greatest gamma scientist of all, Dr. Robert Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
But just before it went off, Bruce had to be a hero and save some dumb schmuck who was hanging around the test site. Damn it, Rick.
That day, Bruce
Idiot.
Banner died.
Why was
And
that guy so
became the
close to a gamma
Incredible
radiation
Hulk,
test site?
A pissed off giant who must be really glad Bruce wears the purple stretch fit.
Standing 8 feet tall
True.
and stronger than 10 million
How
men,
lucky is it that
the
his pants
Hulk
are able to stretch
emerges
with
when
him?
Banner's anger flares.
Don't make him angry. You won't like him when he's angry.
Bro got some zombie ass eyes. Look at this shit. Zombie eyes.
You won't like him when he's angry.
But it's even more complex than that.
I've never watched
Banner
it. Is that
suffers
the
from
original live
dissociative
action? I've never
identity
seen it.
disorder, with many different Hulks embodying alternate personalities.
Like Joe Fixit,
What
the
the heck?
original Grey Hulk.
That's a pump.
He's a cunning gangster
A
and the
Grey
only
Hulk,
Hulk who's
oh.
got that drip.
The Devil Hulk is
Oh,
a
what the heck?
violent,
Why are your necks so
overprotective
long?
personality that Banner unintentionally manifested as a
Hold on,
result.
hold
is
on,
a
I need to get-
violent, overprotective
This is just reminding me of Titan from Attack on Titan. Does it not? What the? Actually, what the heck? Here's two arms, and what? This arm is merging into that, and then there's some other arms ripping your mouth open. And this is normal. Is that Superman? What the heck is going on here?
personality that Banner unintentionally manifested
What is that?
as a result of his father's abuse.
Oh shit!
Holy shit! Somebody actually drew this?
But
Bruce
the Hulk
smashed your
everyone
child.
knows, the big guy, is
Smack.
known as Savage Hulk. It seems he also developed from parental abuse, hence his childlike personality.
Oh.
Though I'd
big
argue he's
ass
more
forehead.
clever than you'd expect.
The angrier he is, the
Stronger
stronger
he
he
gets.
gets. With no limit.
Does it also
Except
increase his
for one,
durability the angrier he
Bruce
gets?
Banner. See, Banner's relationship with the Hulk
Yeah.
is complicated.
Oh, they hate each
Yeah.
other.
Mostly. Occasionally, they can come to an understanding.
I mean, they are
ultra
polar
best
opposites.
representing this would be the Professor Hulk.
Yep.
A balanced blend of Banner's brain and the Hulk's brawn.
Which I will say, I don't quite like. I didn't see the movie with it with that, but I don't like that. That is the thing, because we know and love Hulk as this raging Hulk of massive power, like just gonna come up, destroy things, and boom. Not being something that's intellectual and something just muscles and fighting is all he knows, just smashing. That's just something we love. It's something we like to see. But I don't know. They're trying to experiment things, I guess.
The
Oh well.
buffest nerd you'll ever meet. But what about when
I
Bruce
feel like
takes
that's
a
just
step
weaker than
back?
what Hulk should
If
be.
He isn't trying to restrain the Hulk.
Holy
what do
moly.
you get?
The Green Scar.
The World Breaker.
Without Bruce's temperament, the Hulk's power and fury surges, mixing Savage's rising strength with the personality and cunning of a warlord. The Green Scar is no mere superhero. He's a king and a conqueror.
Hulk is strong enough to lift 150 billion tons of rock, jump
Holy.
from New Mexico to Florida in a single bound,
Yeesh.
and shake
But,
all
that is
the
the momentum, not-
dimensions
not
connected
standing
by the
still jumping. There's no
crossroads
way.
at once. He was pinned down by the spear of Proxima Midnight, which holds the weight of a star, and was fine. And when we say
Damn.
World Breaker, we mean it. While sparring with Red She-Hulk, the two of them shattered a whole planet.
At one point, he was bound in chains forged from the essence of the first
That's messed
firmament,
up.
the
Just to
manifestation of the
spar,
first
you messed up the
universe,
planet. Just
which
spar in
could
space.
bind
Don't
eternity
fly.
itself. Not even Galactus was capable of saving eternity alone, and the Hulk just broke it. by himself.
Maybe
Damn.
Thor should rethink calling himself the strongest Avenger, especially since the Avengers first assembled because none of them could take down Hulk on their own.
Speaking of Thor, the Hulk consistently battles on par with him, even when he held the Odin Force, with which he
Ooh.
could command his hammer through infinite distances and match the power of Null, who killed countless Celestials. Even without it, Mjolnir can cross the universe in seconds.
Hulk tore a universe apart with just a clap. Good luck with that, Hammer Man. But the green guy's got
That's
way more
crazy.
going on than just
Man, I
brute
wish I
strength.
read
As
comics
the Hulk's
back in the
power
day.
stems from Gamma, he
I
can
mean,
utilize
you
and
know,
absorb it
I
and
wish I read
other
the comics.
radiation in various ways.
Yeah, like regenerating from fatal wounds.
'Cause that shit
Even
just
getting
looks
ripped apart
insane.
By Wolverine barely slows him down.
And the angrier he gets, the more regenerating cells his body produces.
Okay,
It
so
gets
that
weird.
answers my question from earlier. If he gets angry, does it increase his durability? Basically, yes. Your regeneration increases the angry he gets. That's like, if he gets like peak pissed off, he's just gonna have instant regeneration. He's just never gonna stop.
Did
Damn.
you know that
He
if
also gets bigger
absorbs enough
and
gamma,
stronger.
he can
Shit's
shoot
sake, he's
lasers
OP.
from his
Huh?
eyes.
Wait, whoa,
And
whoa, whoa,
Did
whoa.
you know that if he absorbs enough gamma, he can shoot lasers from his
Damn.
eyes? And
How strong is it
read
compared to
people's
Superman's laser
minds?
eyes?
Oh, also, he can see ghosts and give
The
him
heck?
a good old-fashioned Hulk smash.
Wait, is that
Hulk can
canon?
break through the boundaries of comic book borders themselves into the empty white
Oof,
between
that lady
panels,
just got
a
smashed
gutter
for no
space
reason.
beyond time and
He got shit on.
What, like how She-Hulk can for some reason break the fourth wall and talk to the reader? Oh,
the heck?
wait, that makes sense now. It's all gamma.
Oh,
Exactly. In real life,
I never
gamma
seen that.
rays are electromagnetic
maybe I should
radiation
watch the
similar
She-Hulk
to
live
X-rays.
action thing.
But in Marvel Comics, gamma comes from hell.
On Earth
What the heck?
616, gamma radiation is an electromagnetic frequency that can manifest as either a
There's
wave,
just so much
a
information that
particle,
my reaction
or
is like, what the heck?
something
What?
else.
What did you say?
Something
Huh?
that nobody really understands.
Except for Bruce.
That's right. Dr. Banner is a certified genius with 7 PhDs. According to Norman Osborn, he's the
Actu-
4th smartest
wait.
person on the planet.
And that's
7
compared to
PhDs, that
big
is so
brains
many
like
years of
Reed,
study.
Doom and Tony.
Banner built the Her Collider Synchrotron, a machine that can scan the entire multiverse with the speed of a hypermind. He created the
Bro.
Gamma Core, which could rupture space-time between universes.
These people need to
He
be
built
less
an
smart.
interstellar
Keep
radio
some for
on
me.
a deserted planet without any
I wanna be
pre-established
smart.
technology.
Her.
He wired up Hulk like a starship, piloting him from the mindscape within. He even built an ultimate nullifier. In fact, the
Shit.
original intent of his Gamma Bomb was to be non-lethal, only targeting inorganic material.
But Thunderbolt Ross wanted something with a bit more boom. They
Ah,
can't blame
always
him.
the
Fearing its
military people
ramifications,
ruining
Banner
shit.
developed the Gamma Bomb
Bro.
on his own, keeping its design secret. In the process, he tapped into an unknown form of gamma energy that breaks down reality and mutates it beyond
Abomination was
actuality.
sick as well.
On that
Oh, what
fateful
the heck?
day,
His head
he
was
opened
bulging, that's
the
gross.
Green Door.
You know how we said the bomb killed Bruce? That wasn't some flowery metaphor or whatever. He died and came back as Hulk.
Came back from the below place, the hell beneath hell, the lowest possible dimension of reality.
It's trippy, but whenever Hulk dies, he goes there. Then a green door opens and he goes back to where he was before. Easy as that. It doesn't matter if he's been atomized,
Are you serious?
sliced up into jars, or
Bro, this-
digested by werewolves.
So
If he
she's just
goes
straight
through
up
the door,
immortal.
he's back, ready to rumble.
Gamma mutates. What? Gamma mutates who are aware. Oh, that's hurting my head. Gamma mutates who are aware of the green door to regenerate fast. That doesn't make sense. Gamma mutates who are aware of the green door regenerate faster than those who aren't. Huh? Oh, whatever. Power Man once used the green door to return from being atomically shattered into nothing. I'm not having a good day with my brain.
The
Shit's
green
sake.
door did get locked into a red door, but he's easily broken
Okay, wait a second.
back, ready to rumble.
Hold on.
The green door
This is crazy. What is that? Bro, you got some tumors in your eyebrows. Your forehead got a bump. What is that?
did get locked into a red door, but he's easily broken through it multiple times. Not a problem.
It turns out that third
Okay,
form
Hulk
of
is
gamma,
way more OP
this
than I thought.
anomaly from the bedrock of hell, spawns from none other than the one below all, the dark side of the one above all.
That's right. God has a Hulk, and it wants Bruce to bring about the end of all things. But
Damn.
Hulk just said, nah.
So, what is
I thought he said he was gonna start doing a
an
rap battle.
uncontrollable monster, a prison for a tortured soul, a super weapon for Armageddon?
Don't overthink
Yes,
it,
yes,
Wiz.
yes, yes,
Hulk
yes.
is Hulk, and Hulk's the strongest one there is.
That is true. Okay, Hulk is just built different. What the heck? Godzilla is the son of the atomic bomb. Godzilla was around before the atomic bomb, though. He's a nightmare created out of the darkness of the human soul. He's sacred. He's the sacred beast of the apocalypse. The thing is, he's not the son of an atomic bomb. The atomic bomb gave him what he has, these atomic abilities, which he might have gotten as he matured, but he was around way before anything human. Yeah. This is just, but this could be this guy's version, the original, not the legendary. Then that one, I don't know.
The year was 1946.
Okay, it's the OG. Even though it was in the 1950s when the OG was.
Nuclear bomb. But many leagues beneath their feet, something ancient stirred.
Godzilla, the king of the
Let's go.
monsters. He was pretty pissed off over the worst wake-up ever, so he swam to Japan for one hell of
How
a
dare you
crash
nuke
out.
my
Japan
home?
was still recovering from the war, so seeing this mutilated radioactive monster towering high like a mushroom cloud wasn't just frightening, it seemed prophetic.
The movies must have been
bomb
horror
was just
movies
the
back in the
beginning.
day.
Man had
Because of the
sparked
black and
the
white
end
and
of
it
times.
was all
Complete with googly
practicals.
eyes. And the most epic roar ever.
Never mind, goofy as shit. Hey, cat ears.
Over the years,
Love
there
cat
have been
ears.
many iterations of the
Cat ear
beast.
Godzilla number
Between
one.
movies, TV, comics, and cartoons, there's at least 27 different Godzillas stomping around. Not
Number one
including
evolved.
Manila, the Scrappy-Doo of kaiju. Sorry,
What the heck?
that's insulting to Scrappy-Doo.
I love the Scooby-Doo
Despite
live action, by the way.
variety,
It was so
Godzilla
much fun.
is somewhat consistent, so we'll examine his entire history.
But then again,
focusing
I
on the
was like
larger releases.
10
In
years
most
old when it came out.
iterations, Godzilla
Actually,
is a
no,
rare
it came out way before
theropod
my
that went
babies.
dormant for millions of years before nuclear bombs mutated it
Yeah.
into a gargantuan radioactive monster.
Standing
I
100.
mean, is the story of the original, was he just hibernating? And then the atomic bomb somehow reached him down below wherever he was in his cave or whatnot, and then just that radiation that like made him wake up or something. I actually don't know the original story of
165 feet
the
tall, at minimum,
original.
Goji smashes through skyscrapers with ease. He's so
Usual.
casual about bullets and rockets, they might as well be gnats.
Yeah, well, actually,
And the
Godzilla, you got
bombs
0
did so
chromosomes, he
much
doesn't know
more
what's
than just
happening.
Pump up his size. He's got atomic breath.
A concentrated beam or spray of radioactive heat. With an estimated range of 1,100 miles, it can exceed
Shit.
500,000 degrees Celsius.
No, but
almost 90 times
no,
hotter than the surface of the sun.
no. Wait, what was the number? 11. Okay, 1,100 miles. Does that take into account the down to, well, where Kong is down in Skull Island? Ooh, down in the Hollow. What are you called? I can't remember what it's called right now. Yeah, where Kong was in like the throne room, because Godzilla shot through the Earth all the way there. But how far down is that? I actually
It
don't
can
know.
exceed 500,000
If you know, let me know
degrees
in the comments,
Celsius,
please.
Almost 90 times hotter than the surface of the sun.
Okay, that's
But
way too hot.
depending on how much radiation he's absorbed, or life energy from a giant pterodactyl, he can do way more with it.
His red spiral ray is a supercharged version that doubles in heat and power, and spins.
Or
But
he
don't
can
think about
blast it out of
Pinky.
his back and fly.
What the heck?
Well, he could always do that, I guess.
No, he's shooting out
Look at him
bubbles.
go.
With enough energy built up, Godzilla can blast a nuclear pulse out of his whole body, creating a massive wave of
Okay.
atomic destruction.
This was a big debate. I wasn't part of it. I just heard it from someone else. But people speculate it didn't go out his mouth because his dorsal fins were shattered from Muto Prime, so yeeted out of his back because it couldn't make its way up to his mouth. But I've heard that apparently if he has enough like radiation or nuclear energy, that he's able to do that if he has enough absorbed.
His breathing laser
But,
can even break through dimensions, like when he
Wait,
found
what?
himself face to face with a giant mech, piloted by
Giant mech?
Hatsune Miku.
The heck?
There's also a number of era exclusive powers. Shin Godzilla can fire rays from his tail.
And Hanna-Barbera Godzilla can fire rays from his eyes. Pew pew.
Effectively
Invisible
a
rays.
living nuclear reactor, Shin possesses a natural phased array radar that can detect and attack threats automatically.
Well,
And
he evolved
Godzilla
to get
Earth,
that.
who grew over
Keep
1,000
that in
feet
mind.
tall across 2,000 years, could make a barrier only penetrable by kaiju that can bypass physics.
And don't forget,
Yeah, Godzilla
Big
Earth is
G
crazy.
can ball with the best of them.
Oh, what the
After
heck?
Charles Barkley got him his own pair of Nikes, Godzilla got busy.
What?
You know,
What?
it's kind of hard
That's
to
the
emphasize
dumbest thing
just
I've
how
seen, bro.
impressively
What?
terrifying
Nights on
can
Godzilla,
be
bro.
when
They
you're
must have
bringing up
had
this sort of
bad
thing.
rough time. They needed to
Why
get
don't
that
you
promotion,
find a better
that sponsor.
spokesperson for Dr. Pepper? Fine. Let's talk
bruh.
about when his presence boiled the entire Arctic Ocean, or how he picked up and threw Biolante, which weighed
I like Biolante.
200,000 tons, or
God's
when he
sake.
no-sold not one, not two, but 3 meteors.
Including the Permian period extinction event that happened about 200 million years ago.
Then he went to hell, fought some
20
fucked
million
up
years ago. That's
versions
only
of God
legendary
and
from what I
Satan,
know.
And atomic breath that
Wait,
space
wait.
to hell, fought some fucked up versions of God and Satan,
What
and
the heck?
atomic breath that space Godzilla so hard that he blew up the whole planet. That's
Shit's
scary
sake,
enough
bro.
for you?
There's so much
Gotta
dumbness.
want a Dr.
Ooh.
Pepper.
Specifically, Godzilla defeated the god demon guarding the gate out of Hell. To do so, the Hellbats that devoured Godzilla's flesh became his new flesh. That's badass. Implying Godzilla's regeneration assimilated them.
With such awesome might, he's battled the most dangerous of foes, like King Ghidorah.
Man, I
and
love the
Gigan.
Godzilla
In
films. They're
Godzilla
my
vs.
favorite
Megalon,
movies.
Gigan flew from the M
Oh,
Hunter
so
Nebula
good.
to
I
Earth
love
in
the Godzilla
24
franchise. It's
seconds.
so
And
good.
that nebula is 30,000 light years away.
Godzilla has fought Space Godzilla multiple times, who flew from a black hole to Earth in a short span of time. Holy. Bro,
But
moving at the speed of
sadly,
light.
OG Goji got done in by the cruelest weapon ever.
The oxygen
Yeah,
destroyer.
the OG Godzilla.
Developed in
I don't know
secret by
much
Dr.
about it, but
Serizawa, this weapon could
definitely
suffocate
underpowered.
and liquefy molecules. The ramifications of such a weapon were
What
so
the heck happened to her?
detrimental.
Did her
Serizawa
eyeballs
took
just
the
start
secrets of
disappearing?
its
What is that?
design to his early grave.
He got lucky.
that shows-
It doesn't matter
shows
what you
all.
throw at Godzilla.
Minus
he never
one
really
is a
dies.
good film.
You can blow up
Watch
his
it,
head,
please.
explode him from the inside, or crush him in a black hole. Then he'll come back.
Oh, what
Or
the heck?
evolve
That was
into
from
an
a
even
game.
more powerful form.
My favorite
Godzilla's
one
always
right there.
possessed heightened
What are you?
adaptation, But many iterations clearly showcase instantaneous evolution.
man, I hope
And super
in the
form.
new Shin
He's
Godzilla
got
movie,
full
I actually show the
and
next
powered up a few
evolution. At least
times.
one
So
or
much so,
two
he almost
new
kicked off
evolutions.
a nuclear winter just by existing.
Even the oxygen destroyer could not permanently end the first Godzilla. His ghost possessed a robot, his bones
What?
summoned another Godzilla, and
What?
he rose as an undead revenant hell-bent on
Oh
destroying
yeah, this
Japan.
one was just
Okay,
that one
why
in the
Japan?
that battle
Couldn't he pick on
royale
some
we
other
watched was
country?
just
He's stomped around
insanely
the
OP.
Americas a few times, but it just isn't the same. Godzilla is intrinsically linked with Japan, a symbol of both their
Well, that's where it
devastation
started,
and
so-
resilience. A reminder of the threat of nuclear war and what awaits those who peer too deeply
This
into
from
the
minus one,
unknown.
so good.
But also Japan's and Godzilla's perceived territory. To him, a stomping through Osaka is just another patrol.
He's not always so bad, though. He can be super protective, defending other monsters, his own kid, and sometimes
He wasn't
even
defending
people.
God- Kong
And see,
over
there's
there.
two types of Godzillas.
It was a mutual
The
relationship to get rid
monster
of
nature's
Mechagodzilla.
wrath and the guardian of planet Earth.
Well, there is a
Idiots.
third type.
No, I'm kidding.
But to understand that, we should first answer a question. How
Mm-hmm.
does Godzilla walk?
On two
one foot in
legs,
front of the other?
Wiz, obviously.
But according to Square Cube law, those legs should be crushed under his own weight.
Oh God, here we go again.
Oh,
A
too
creature
much
like
math.
Godzilla cannot realistically exist. This proved to be an elusive question for decades, even highlighted in Shin Godzilla, until a new theory was presented in the anime Singular Point. If Godzilla can't exist in our reality, what if he's from a different one?
What? Like he's an alien from another dimension?
Exactly. What if all kaiju
That would be a
come from
crazy thought.
higher plane of existence
But that's just-
with no regard for
there
the
is
known
one
laws of
that's from
physics?
13th
This
dimension.
dimension enters our reality in the form of archetype, a transtemporal conceptual particle.
It's that red dust that's floating all over the
What is
place.
that? Who
This
are you?
archetype can enter any timeline
I need
to
to watch
terraform
this.
the Earth and all of reality, so that kaiju can exist.
That thing looks
This
messed up. Why are you
theoretically
showing your
explains why
gums?
various Godzillas appear in so many universes. They all trace back to one singular point: Godzilla Ultima.
Sporting
Whoa,
the white breed of
Ultima's
a demonic
OP.
Oni,
Its
Ultima
biggest-
is vicious.
Ultima's biggest downfall is that its atomic breath takes 17 business days to even start shooting.
Just walking through Tokyo started 1,000
What?
earthquakes
Okay.
around.
Also, what was that? Anyways, that red mist that it just it makes. What is it? Like, is it poison? Is it just pure radiation? I mean, nuclear energy. What is it? If someone knows, please do let me know. I have no idea what it is.
Japan. Even his own blood is a weapon.
Over 300
thinking
feet
it was
tall
blood,
and growing
'cause it's
ever
red,
more
but I don't
as
know.
archetype distorts the universe, Ultima's existence implies a far more complex origin for all Godzillas. Godzilla is
Okay.
a test for humanity.
Multiple Godzilla timelines are referenced in the credits of each episode of Singular Point, implying a connection. The anime also references 1954 Godzilla attack, like in the original form. Ooh. Is that your leg?
A
What is
challenge
that?
laid
Looks
out by
messed
an
up.
eldritch entity from a dimension we are incapable of perceiving or comprehending.
It's kind of like how when we move an object and its shadow changes, we get why that happens.
Sorry for the weird cut. Let's go.
Someone who exists in only a 2D
Ooh, Rubik's
plane,
Cube.
the shadow looks like it just
Have you ever been able to finish
transformed
Rubik's
into
Cube?
something
I've only been
totally
able to do one
different.
side.
Crazy to think about. I'm a really long way from
bot.
Big Lizard Smash Building, huh?
This shadow, this wannabe god, desires to play with and destroy every single universe.
And
You're talking about Ultima.
Godzilla is its avatar.
Through Ultima,
Oh.
this entity sees the universe as an interactive
Why do they have to make the text like that? You can't read it. The singularity cannot be destroyed. It is the... Huh? What is that word? It is the that of space-time. So to speak, that it cannot be destroyed from within? Maybe? With something with space-time. Is it like a character... it is like a character in a movie trying to break the screen. The singularity is just a hole given from outside the screen. The characters in the film don't have a hand to plug the hole. Bro, okay. Please, just choose better colors next time. What the heck, bro? What is this shit?
fiction. And can
Although I'm
control
enjoying the video,
causality.
but please
Ultima himself
don't do
is a
that with the
singular
letters again,
point,
bro. It's
one
so
of
hard to
many
read.
gateways through which the entity can tamper with reality.
Think of it
Let's
this way.
see.
If something happens that the entity doesn't like,
Okay, like, yeah, you can read it now, because now the outline, but look at this shit.
Entity can tamper with reality.
think of it this way. If something happens that
Okay,
the
now I
entity
can read it because I
doesn't
now I
like,
know what it is. The individual's teeth penetrate that. What? The individual's teeth penetrated, but it ignores this fact. It did not even turn its body around. It simply ignored the fact and nullified reality.
just say that thing didn't
Bro, these
actually
sentences are just
happen, and
messing with me. My
presto,
mouth is
it
just
no
being
longer
autistic
happened.
today.
That's not to say such an event can't happen in the moment of occurrence, but the entity disconnects cause and effect.
That is horrifying to
and
look at.
nullifies events in retrospect without regard for time.
But what is this red mist?
Now my head hurts. TLDR.
My head been hurting.
Ultima tried to bring about a catastrophe that would end the universe in like a week's time. So a wacky robot and a time-traveling Alexa used a supercomputer
Time-traveling
and this
cat.
familiar-looking
What the heck?
doohickey
The orthogonal diagonalizer.
to zap all of archetype into its final
Orthogonal
form, cutting off
diagonalizer.
the
What
entity's
the
connection
heck?
to the universe.
Too much
But
math in
not
one word.
killing it. Because while each Godzilla has its differences, one thing remains certain.
Atomic
Godzilla
breath.
is immortal,
Oh.
and that makes him the king.
That makes sense. I mean, say atomic breath because they all have it, but
Look
the
at
thing is, in the beginning it was just
skulls,
gas.
Gaze into their eyes.
Just steam.
Now you are completely hypnotized.
Okay, let's get into this battle. I'm ready. I just skipped the merch. Hey. So this is not
Godzilla
quite
has reached
OG.
the city. So far, the evacuation is
Is this
complete.
Heisei? No.
Look,
Ooh. Oh, he's already pissed. Damn, okay. Godzilla is agile. Got them quick ass reflexes. Godzilla. I'll say Hulk is to be able to lift you up. Damn. Yay! Shockwave. What's that gonna do? Come on, Hulk. Damn. Damn. They made Godzilla crazy fast reaction time. Oh! Ho ho
All right,
ho!
Hulk, time for me to take over. We don't want any trouble.
No! Hulk stays!
Damn. I don't know which Godzilla this is. I'm thinking Heisei, but I'm not 100% sure. But this one regenerating like this is insane. One is lifting up thing with Project that. Okay. Wait. Okay, no, it's not Osgood. Okay, is it just wait? It's just -1. I'm just an idiot. That is bro.
You think you're strong? I scar the world!
He scarred the wall.
Stay down!
That's sick. That is one heck of a... Oh! Okay, that regeneration is OP. This is definitely -1. I don't know why I was being so stupid. I can see now by looking at it, it's definitely -1. I don't know why I was questioning. Hey, say, oh, what a dumbass I am, huh? What the heck was that? That was sick. That was so cool. You... Damn. Oh my gosh, bro. This battle is insane. Red beam. Bro. This is dope. How much more do we have? Ooh, we have a lot more. Damn. I think he might have scoliosis. I don't know.
Stupid lizard.
Uh-oh. Spoke too soon. Now you're gonna die. Yeesh, that was instant. Damn. Okay, well now they're gonna do the green door thing. Now they're gonna take us down to the green door, red door, whatever. You're gonna beat the shit out of it and now he's back. Bro. Tell me this for a second does not remind you of Doom Guy. There's no way. That just reminded me of Doom Guy. That just had a flashback. That was sick. With Red Mist now, did they like combine all abilities into -1?
I think I understand.
Hey, you don't understand. It's Red Mist. Shut up. Stupid banner. Now it's Ultima. The big baddies, yo. The thing is with Ultima, I've never seen it really fight. Like, we saw it in a battle royale, but we didn't really see it be anything agile. We just saw it shoot its atomic breath. Did this lady just say dust? Hold on.
It's been days since the battle began, and the red dust is spreading. Godzilla has grown in size, but we believe we are...
Okay, so she said it's been days since they started the fight. That is crazy. And also she said dust, so she's dumb.
Smash.
Well, how did you get that?
1,000,000,000 trillion to 1 and rising. That's
Damn.
the odds. Chance to nullify the madness behind the monster.
Oh shit. So they changed back, made something in the
Is
okay.
5. A right angle is 80 degrees. This element is beyond what we can perceive. Like gamma. 1,000 times.
Oh shit, so anything that touches it just dies, or...
1,000,000,000,000. I just need 1.
Damn. So, like, they're both technically immortal, so like, this fight's just gonna go on forever until the planet is like rubble, dust. A thing of the past. Ooh. And it's closing. You can see the thing is actually shrinking, so it broke the shield if it's closing now. You look crazy, bro. Looks so sick.
You did it, big guy.
Ah, green banner. Thankfully, he landed before he changed
run
back.
this by me. What happened?
It's complicated, so let's break this down into 3 categories. First up, power. Most versions of Godzilla can shrug off black holes and extinction level events, tag beyond light.
Some Godzillas have defeated characters like Thor and Superman in comics, but these scenarios involve off-comic gags or Elseworlds variants with unique circumstances and less power than their mainline counterparts.
Speed foes like Gigan, blow up planets. However, the Hulk is beyond that.
The big guy clapped the universe to bits and shook the infinite dimensions linked to the crossroads. In a straight fight with a classic Godzilla, 616 Hulk smashes the power advantage.
But factoring in Ultima changes things. The entity sees all of space-time and can manipulate its results at a whim. No matter how strong the Hulk got, Ultima could potentially negate it.
But Hulk broke chains made of the first firmament, which could overwhelm eternity.
An abstract concept of a being not...
In the Singular Point novel, Pelops suggested Ultima can lose by connecting it to an episode where it is defeated, essentially manipulating meta-narrative. This is one of multiple proposed methods. Physical combat combined with orthogonal diagonalizer, it's a freaking stupid name, is determined to be the most effective option.
Entirely unlike Ultima's entity.
Even a small piece of the first firmament could break the multiverse. Plus, Hulk kept up with Odin Force Thor, who is also on a celestial level of power.
So the
That's
gap
crazy.
in power becomes nebulous. Still, unless Hulk could remove Ultima from the equation, neither held a clear advantage in power and stats.
Especially when
crazy.
you look at their immortality.
This was practically a never-ending
I did not
death
know
loop.
about the immortality
Even
of the
with their
Hulk,
healing
just
factors,
dying,
both
coming back
could
every time. I did
technically
not
kill
know
each
that.
other, but then just come right back.
The green door instantly appears when Hulk goes to the below place, and the higher dimensional
below
entity
place.
could always summon a replacement Godzilla avatar. So both Hulk and Godzilla could not stay dead.
Unless they could
That is
somehow
crazy.
prevent what was happening in those other dimensions. So let's examine the layers of their multiverses. Marvel's Cosmos has infinite higher dimensions, which themselves are transcended by the astral plane, the superflow, and so on until you reach the House of Ideas.
What the heck?
The domain of the one
White
above
Heart
all.
Room.
Since the one below all mirrors the one above all, the below place mirrors the House of Ideas. Get it?
In comparison, the cosmos of Godzilla's multiverse is just as vast and infinite, but does not have the same sort of transcending layers above and below. This means the below place, the Hulk's respawn point and source of power, is out of the entity's reach.
So the
Oh.
real question is, if they both can't
Potentially.
die and Ultima's entity can't affect the below place,
Hulk broke a Pactum Eternus, I don't know what that is, an unbreakable contact of reality set by the oldest child of the mother of horrors, an entity beyond existence and older than the one above all. Considering the difference in scale of their cosmologies, this outclasses even the most charitable interpretations of the entity of singular point. That was a mouthful.
could
Damn.
Hulk somehow stop the entity before it destroyed the universe?
It all comes down to Gamma and Archetype. Ultima was
Archetype?
defeated in the anime by using a trans-temporal superdimension calculator operating at infinite speeds to activate the orthogonal diagonalizer, turning Archetype against itself.
Ultima endlessly spews this stuff, so there's plenty to work with. And Hulk can reach into comic book gutter space, so he should be able to reach through a singular point. But that's not enough.
Fortunately for Hulk, it just so happens he knows someone who, like scientists who have defeated Godzilla in the past,
Yeah, he knows
is an
someone super
expert on
smart.
particles from a greater dimension that mutate reality beyond our understanding.
He's
Who
an
made a
Illuminati,
device
huh?
with those particles that break space-time, like the diagonalizer?
Ooh. Finding the code for the orthogonal diagonalizer is defined as a NP complete, almost NPC. Problem. A real world classification of difficulty. Banner's intellect is comparable to 6,160 Reed Richards. Bro, what? That is stupidly smart. Who solved P-space complete problems mid-combat and even higher difficulty. That is... Bro,
Made a
people too smart.
supercomputer that
Making
scanned
me
the
feel dumb.
infinite multiverse with the speed of a hypermind, like the dimension calculator. Hell, the guy made an interstellar radio out of sticks and stones in a matter of days, and even built an ultimate nullifier. It's like he was made for this.
The Green Door waits for no Hulk, including Banner. Even if Ultima's catastrophe destroyed the universe, the door could deposit Banner in a different universe and he could continue the fight.
He had
That's
all
crazy.
the time in the infinite multiverse.
There was only one way this could end, and only one person who could make it so.
Even among gods and monsters,
Damn.
man was the Ultima weapon.
The winner is Bruce Banner.
Oh, sick.
Next time on Death Battle.
Okay. We don't need to get any next times. But that was really sick. Damn. Honestly, fine. Okay. I don't really know much now, apparently, according to the comics. I didn't read the comics. I don't know anything about the full extent of their powers, especially with Ultima and then this Hulk. But that is fire. I had a great time. They are just way too overpowered and should get a room. Stay away from us and relax. So just find your own little pocket dimension. Just fight it out. Leave us alone. Because there's no way that something like this would actually not destroy the Earth. They're just so heart-wrenching. Because, like, picking sides, like, who do you pick? Hulk? Because he's just big, strong, and just love fighting. You just love fighting, watching him fight. You like, go Godzilla, because it's just an ancient being. So sick, cool, the king of monsters. And, like, love the Monsterverse, love Marvel. But not all of Marvel. Oh my word. It's so hard to decide. I would love them to do Godzilla versus the Flash. I love the Flash. The Flash, I think, is probably my favorite DC superhero. Yeah, that would be sick. Which Flash? I don't know. There's so many, but that would be a sick video for them to do, so I can watch that because I want to know. Because there's going to be a lot of things the Flash can do in the comics that I'm unaware of. So the only thing I know is that he was faster than something he could instantly teleport. So that's one big ass feat. But anyways, make sure to go check out the channel. I'm going to link it down below. And yeah, if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.